everyone, this is Carla Wilson, the event producer for Lancaster Story Slam. I wanted to take a few minutes to give you more details about two storytelling workshops we have coming up at the end of March. With me tonight is Tony Crocamo, who will be the instructor for the classes. Tony, why don't you take a few minutes to introduce yourself?
Well, as Carla said, Tony Crocamo. I've been participating in Lancaster Story Slam since 2016. I've had the good fortune to be in the Grand Slam every year since 2016, and in 2017 actually won the Lancaster Story Slam Grand Slam, which was a thrill for me. And I am also a rostered teaching artist with the Pennsylvania PA Art Nurse, which is part of the Pennsylvania Council of the Arts through the South Central region through the Ware Center, which is where we're going to be holding these two workshops.
Yes, so as Tony mentioned, we have two workshops. The first one is called The Building Blocks of Storytelling. That one will be held on Saturday, March 28th from 11 a.m. to 12:30. The second class is called Storytelling Techniques, and that one will be held on Tuesday, March 31st from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Tony, why don't you take a few moments to give us an overview of the Building Blocks of Storytelling class?
Well, Building Blocks of Storytelling, we're going to go over the structure of the story, setting the scene and introducing the problem and coming up to a solution of the problem and then the consequences flowing out of that. And that is the basic story arc of a story. And what the attendees are going to learn is a process for reproducing that every time. You're going to get, there'll be a handout and we're going to create a story there. They'll walk out of the workshop with a story, a strong outline for a story ready to tell. And also the ability to replicate that process for any future stories they may want to put together.
Wonderful, wonderful. And then how about storytelling techniques? What will students learn in that class?
Well, storytelling techniques is going to involve just being on the stage, how to tell a story, how to change your voice, use vocal variety, change the pace, the timbre, the volume of your voice to make it congruent with the emotion you're trying to create in the story at that time. How much detail to use in the story, when to leave out details to actually create a stronger connection with the audience, because the audience will fill in certain gaps. How to make it absolutely clear who is speaking when you're telling a story that involves more than one character, and how you can just change your posture slightly to make it evident that it is this person speaking now and another person speaking later. How to use the stage itself as a timeline, where you can have the beginning of the story starts over here, and then something happens here, and then something happens here, and then maybe you want to reference something that happened there, and you just turn and look to that portion of the stage, and the audience remembers that element of the speech. So all these shortcuts and tricks and devices to use to better communicate your story more efficiently.
Excellent, excellent. One detail I think I didn't mention earlier was that our classes can be taken separately. You can take one class or both. There are no prerequisites from one class to the other, so if you can't make the first one, come to the second one, vice versa. We know there are several of you out there who wanted to tell a story on stage at Lancaster Story Slam, so that's why we're setting up these workshops, just for you, because competence builds confidence. Is that what you said?
Competence builds confidence.
Indeed. So that's what we're hoping to accomplish with these two storytelling workshops. Please check out the workshops page of our LancasterStorySlam.com website for more details and to sign up, and we hope to see you there. Thank you.